John Barnes is widely regarded as one of the most talented wingers in English football history, a player whose dazzling skill, pace, and intelligence lit up the pitch during the 1980s and 1990s. Born in Jamaica in 1963, he moved to London with his family at age 12. His professional career began humbly at Watford, where he was scouted playing for non-league side Sudbury Court. On July 14, 1981, he signed for the club in exchange for a mere set of kits, a bargain that would soon prove legendary. At just 17, Barnes made his debut as a substitute in a 1-1 draw against Oldham Athletic. Under manager Graham Taylor, Watford were on a remarkable ascent, rising from the 4th division to the 1st in 5 years. Barnes played a pivotal role, scoring 13 goals in the 1981-82 season to help secure promotion as runners-up to rivals Luton Town. The following year, in their top-flight debut, Watford stunned the football world by finishing second behind Liverpool, with Barnes emerging as a star. The club reached the FA Cup final 1984, losing 2-0 to Everton, and the semi-final in 1987 against Tottenham. By then, Barnes had scored 65 goals in 233 league appearances for Watford. In 1987, Liverpool snapped him up for £900,000, a move that Alex Ferguson later regretted passing on at Manchester United. Joining Kenny Dalglish's side alongside Peter Beardsley, John Aldridge and Ray Horton, Barnes made an instant impact. His debut assisted a goal in a 2-1 win over Arsenal, and he soon scored his first in a victory against Oxford United. That 1987-88 season was magical. Liverpool went unbeaten in their first 29 league games, clinching the title with Barnes contributing 15 goals. An iconic 5-0 thrashing of Nottingham Forest showcased his brilliance, earning praise from observers like Tom Finney. Though the FA Cup final ended in a shock 1-0 defeat to Wimbledon, Barnes was named PFA Players Player of the Year. The highs continued. In 1988-89, he helped secure the FA Cup with assists in a 3-2 Merseyside derby win over Everton. But the league was agonisingly lost to Arsenal on the final day, with Barnes involved in the build-up to Michael Thomas's decisive goal. He rebounded spectacularly in 1989-90, scoring a career-high 22 league goals to win another title and the Football Writers Association award. Teammate Peter Beardsley called him potentially the world's best player during that era. Injuries and changes marred the 1990s. Achilles problems robbed him of his explosive pace, and he missed much of the 1991-92 season as Liverpool finished 6th, their lowest in decades. Strains with manager Graham Souness arose over tactics, though Souness acknowledged Barnes's enduring quality. Adapting brilliantly, Barnes shifted to central midfield, becoming captain in 1995 and mentoring young talents like Steve McManaman, Jamie Redknapp, and Robbie Fowler under Roy Evans. Liverpool won the 1995 League Cup but lost the 1996 FA Cup final to Manchester United, earning the Spice Boys label for off-field flair. In total, Barnes made 407 appearances for Liverpool, scoring 108 goals and winning 2 league titles, 2 FA Cups, and a League Cup. In 1997, he reunited with Dalglish at Newcastle, topping their scoring charts in 1997-98 despite a 13th place finish and reaching another FA Cup final loss to Arsenal. Sidelined under Ruud Gullit, he moved to Charlton in 1999, retiring after relegation. Internationally, Barnes earned 79 caps for England between 1983 and 1995, scoring 11 goals. His club form rarely translated fully to the national team. Bobby Robson called him the greatest enigma. He shone in moments, like terrorizing Argentina as a substitute in the 1986 World Cup quarter-final, but was often underused or booed. In 1990, he contributed to England's semi-final run and famously rapped on the hit song World in Motion. Post-retirement, Barnes's path diverged sharply from his playing glory. He turned to management in 1999, appointed head coach, Celtic under director of football, Kenny Dalglish's first job. Despite no prior experience, the dream team unravelled quickly. Celtic trailed Rangers heavily, culminating in a humiliating 3-1 Scottish Cup defeat to Inverness Caledonian Thistle in February 2000, inspiring the headline super, Cayley Go Ballistic. Celtic are atrocious. Barnes was sacked after 8 months. He returned briefly in 2008 with Jamaica, winning the Caribbean Cup and qualifying for the CONCACAF Gold Cup, a rare success. In 2009, he took over Tranmere Rovers, but won only 2 of his first 11 league games, sacked after a 5-0 loss to Millwall. Players reportedly nicknamed him and assistant Jason McAteer Dumb and Dumber. Barnes has since claimed racial bias hindered his managerial opportunities, arguing black coaches get fewer chances. Financial woes compounded challenges. Despite earning handsomely, becoming the first £10,000 a week player, poor investments and advice led to severe troubles. He faced multiple bankruptcy petitions since 2010, culminating in a 2025 declaration of his media company accrued £1.5 million in debts, largely unpaid taxes to HMRC. Barnes has repaid substantial sums monthly, attributing issues to misplaced trust, but the setbacks marked a stark contrast to his on-pitch wealth. As a pundit, Barnes has been outspoken, particularly on racism, a topic he confronted as a player enduring terrace abuse. He advocates addressing systemic societal biases over isolated incidents, arguing football reflects broader issues and unconscious prejudices persist. His nuanced views that racism stems from historical conditioning and capitalism have drawn accusations of downplaying specific cases or excusing behavior. Comments distinguishing anti-Zionism from anti-Semitism or questioning Judaism as solely a race in Holocaust contexts spark sharp criticism for insensitivity or misinformation. One notable flashpoint involved critiquing Brendan Rodgers' Celtic tenure, suggesting Rodgers chose an easy life in Scotland by lightly winning leagues easily. This invited backlash, given Barnes's own failed stint, with figures like Chris Sutton calling it hypocritical and bizarre. Yet Barnes's legacy endures foremost for his playing brilliance. A pioneer as a black superstar in English football, he broke barriers with elegance and skill, inspiring generations. His journey from humble Watford beginnings to Anfield icon, through injuries, adaptation, and post-career struggles, embodies resilience amid triumphs and trials. Few players matched his vision and flair. Fewer still navigated the complexities he faced off the pitch with such enduring voice.